And thus begins the meat of the game. That is stage 0, as it were. So you're gonna see these little imps all over. They're kind of the be everywhere enemy of the game. They, however, do a pretty decent amount of damage despite being the peons. Oh god. So that is the giant earthworm that we are dodging. At least we're trying to dodge. There we go. So now the floor will collapse and we hang out in the sewers. Oh, I didn't start the timer. Ah, well. Doing it live. I've had a long day. So what's nice is if you notice, the fairy will hit enemies, and when I shoot, it follows the path. So I can do a nice set of extra damage, and very helpfully, when I lose all of my life, it will resurrect me. Rather than me having to take a game over, or lose the life. It's when you can continue, but you don't want to, because what's going to happen is you're going to notice my health bars start going up. When I get, I believe it's every 5,000 points it goes up, and then every 10,000 points I get an extra life. That's why I'm kind of taking it slow early. I'm going to build up that nice health bar. And then these little blue orbs you see on the ground are healing. There is a orange orb that will kill every enemy on the screen. It appears once in the game. I don't even know why they bothered adding it, but it's a thing that happens. So we're just gonna action roll. And here's the first mini-boss. He is a very, very touchy spider. We don't like him. So what's gonna happen is these gels drop from the ceiling, and then he's going to try and drop down and get all touchy on you. You need to roll out of the way, because it does do a pretty good chunk of damage. Now you're noticing, hey Mike, how did you just throw a fireball? Well, if you hold down your attack button, you see that bar under your health charging up, and that lets you do a far more powerful attack. It is shorter range, but you want to do more damage, especially when you have time to charge it up. And there it goes. So now we're back up after the worm broke the floor. We need to head to the left, killing every imp we see. And now, Big Angry Worm. It has 2 attacks. It's going to launch rocks at me and then stick out its inner jaw. However, it does not go the entire length of the screen, so you are safe just kind of hanging out over here. There we go. Now it dies, we get the key, and now we're going to go back through the level where we're going to have more enemies. Now we have the slimes dropping from the ceiling, and these giant claw monsters. Normally, if I'm speedrunning, I'm going to be action rolling under them, but I really need 30 points right now to get more lives, because I don't want to die halfway through the game and then dead run. That would be bad. It would be real bad. Yeah, in terms of movement tech, you have a double jump, and then if you press down and jump, you do my form, you do an action roll. Some of the other monsters will do slightly different movements, but it is, in effect, the same thing everywhere. And now the stage 1 boss, which is an ugly head with kind of a naked harpy on top. So we need to just plug away at the harpy portion, avoiding the bullets. And there we go. So it's going to drop a gem. We want the first colored one, the orange. Pick it up, and we turn into our first demon, which is a giant bird. It's okay, Ms. There weren't any nipples. Alright, so now my attack is a little bit different. I throw these almost kind of like boomerang sickles. Alright, and here's one of the first parts of the game where you can get some health back that's not a health pack. You can eat enemies off the ground if they do not immediately disappear. Most enemies will disappear when you kill them. A couple enemies, though, are delicious. So, I really need to take this stage slow because the knockback from the flowers has knocked me into pits more times than I can count. If you die from fall damage, you do not lose your fairy. You do lose your life, though, which it can be a trade-off, really. Like, if you have low life and you're near the start of a stage or a checkpoint, sometimes you want to just take the fall death. Alright. But there's more health anyway. That up. Lots of button mashing when you're doing your regular attacks. You do sometimes need to just flood the screen with your bullets instead of doing your charge up super. But it's all about timing. So yeah, this flower here, if I'm not paying attention, it will kill me almost every time. Its knockback just punts me right into the pit. Now here is the next mini-boss, a very, very angry flying centipede. The hitboxes in this game can be kind of suspect at times. Alright, so for this attack, it's trying to grab me, so I just need to keep rolling, and my fairy's going to do a little bit of extra damage to it. For this one, oh, that's a hitbox. That's okay. No! Oh, it got me. That's fine. It is not giving me a good pattern at all today. Wow! Come on. So pattern is entirely RNG. The one that's really good, hopefully comes up soon. Nope. Is it basically just spirals in a barrel roll across the stage? But it is not wanting to do that for me today. Whatever, it's dead. Alright, get across these spikes. So sometimes the bullets kind of going up can be a blessing or a curse. It can make you kind of miss sometimes. Alright, so what I want to do here is let a second fairy spawn. If it does. Hello? Hello? Alright. No health from that. Thanks, game, but that's okay. Just get some health here. And now more of these little caterpillars. They shoot lasers from their tail, as caterpillars do. Nope. Take that out. Take that out, and now another mini-boss that is annoying as hell. So it is a big angry eye, and what we need to do is pretty much bait it so that laser attack spawns up. And I'm just gonna kinda dodge right around it. Oop. Alright, so now it's going to start teleporting around. One hit with the charged up special should make it re-teleport. It does not always happen. I don't know why. Alright, and now it becomes tiny. Oh, you're gonna do that to me, okay. So it's gonna keep frenetically bouncing around like the DVD screensaver. We just kinda need to flood the sky and take it out. Unfortunately, my special isn't gonna do much, because every time it gets hit, it resets its hitbox and gets some iframes. And now we're on to the final boss of this stage, or the actual boss. So this boss has 3 attacks. It does this Vine Whip, which you just need to get close to it to dodge, but not too close. A random plant-based laser rifle. You don't really see those that often in nature. And then it tries to crush you. But it's done. So now we get another gem, and we want to let it cycle until it turns blue. Now we want the blue gem, and we turn into the blue dragon. Yeah, like Glitchwitch is saying in chat, I need to get 3 different gems to get a 4th form for the good ending. Ordinarily, you can basically get superpower. I haven't done that yet, though. So here's a good stage where if I need to take a death, I will. But if I don't have to, I'm just going to keep going through it. This boss does a ton of damage. You basically need to bait out its scythe throws. And then you come in, launch your special, and get out of there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, your dragon does a cute little waddle, but its attack, if you notice, is a little bit different. It arcs up. That can be really good for hitting stuff that is just slightly out of the reach of a normal attack. So here's the kill everything on the screen orb that appears once in the game. I don't get it. Alright, that was close. That almost sent me over the edge. Yeah, if you fall off one of the train platforms, you just die. There is no coming back. You know, Glitchwitch, I actually don't use the dive kick that much. But fine, here it is. Wait, does the dragon not have it? Maybe the dragon doesn't have it. The dive kick is actually a second jump. Something only dragons get to do. Alright. So we want this thing to fire. Blow it up. We're gonna get some health, which is very needed. And then, if I had lost my fairy by now, in the next train car, I'm going to get one back. And what that does, if you already have one, is kill every enemy on the screen and fully heal you up. So, really, really nice. These boxes all explode, which we're going to do. Blow up the tiny men, as one does. So this part of the stage just randomly gives you a bunch of health that you probably don't need, but I guess it's good to have. And now we're on to the prison cars. So the imps will try to basically hit you. They just alright, that was good. It did not make us fall in the pit. And now we're almost done with the level. I just have to kill these 2 terrible, terrible horsemen. Make them stay away from me. And now we're on the engine of the demon train. So for this, I'm basically just going to duck here and let my super attack do all the moves, or do all the work, really. This is a lazy man's boss, and it's great. And now we are just going to crash right into the giant castle. There are no brakes on Majyuuou, King of Demons. Alright, this level sucks. Like, really sucks. This is the stage where if I take a continue, I just need to quit and start over. Which I don't really want to do, but there's not a whole lot I can do. There's basically a giant ice crushy bug that has mysterious hitboxes nobody can figure out. Alright, so we've got the snowflakes, and then we're going to have ice crystals come after us. They don't do that much damage, but they are very annoying. And they like to dodge everything. Alright, so not super going into the crush bug, but alright. I don't have anywhere to take a safe death in there with the hit to keep my fairy, so basically my fairy is done right now. The hitboxes are drunk, and nobody's going to tell them what to do. Nope. It got me. No! Alright. I just need to get to the boss, and everything will be okay. So for safety's sake, I'll give it one more before going under the last one. Alright. Yeah, hitboxes on this entire thing are just awful. It looks like it's going to go right through your head, and it doesn't. And other times you have 100% clearance, and it bops you. So I don't know if that's actually a checkpoint, because I usually don't die there. So what we're going to do here is we just dash for our lives. The bridge is collapsing behind us. And we do not have time to mess with any of these flying creatures. And now, Spiky Birdnose is back, merging with a giant naked lady in a crystal. So I'm gonna try and do my best with dodging, but I am questionably bad at it anyway. Alright, so... Oh my god. Alright. Come on, come on! Holy crap, I can't believe I did that. Alright. Now, we need the green gem. And we turn into some sort of soldier. I don't think I've ever actually beaten that boss first try without going in with full health. So I've got that going for me this run, which is nice. So these rocks damage you, but they don't do anything else, and they give you about 500 XP a pop. So they are super nice to have in this stage if you have to take a continue. So we want to blow them up. We're going to eat the poor harpy lady, or whatever it is. And then we have a couple of, there's two of these guys who I totally whiffed. Oh, totally whiffed. That's fine. I have, like, no health anyway. Alright, we're just gonna do it with lasers then. Nope. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna take a death. Still have all my health. Yeah, this stage music is pretty cool. A couple of the other stages don't have great music, but... Alright, we're gonna have a couple fireballs that pop up and explode. There we go. Just gotta be mindful of them. Now we're gonna get our fairy helper back, which is awesome. You may notice I'm being extra careful around platforming in this game. I've had a couple jumps just really go to crap on me, and I'm not sure why, so always be a little extra careful. So we gotta go up here, we're gonna kill the turtle, we're going to kill Poverty Hedora. Another turtle. Another Poverty Hedora. Then another mini-boss. Pretty easy. Those fireballs do hurt a lot if they hit you. So dodging them is pretty easy, but if you don't dodge, you're in for a world of hurt. Oh, so here's the one thing about Random Soldier Laser Dude. His sprint is a teleport, but you don't actually teleport. If there's anything in front of you when you do that, you just take the damage and get hit by it. I'm gonna go ahead, pick up some health. Avoid the explosions, pick up more health, and then to the lava corridor. Nope, pop that. Come on, come on, come on! The fire is slowly gaining on us. Let's move it. Yeah, just 3 random health for no real reason, and then you don't get more health the rest of the stage. The placement in this game is suspect to be best. I kind of wish they had gone ham, though, and not given you a cap on health, because I think it'd be hilarious to just have the health bar going all the way across the screen once you super score up. So we're going to kill the turtles. Alright, this harpy is a trap. The whole reason it exists is to make you land on the ledge, which will eventually crumble and then drop you. Kill that turtle. Kill that turtle. Oh yeah, Black Moon. Running this blind took forever. Right, so this guy's a jerk like Pluck. He's gonna just launch body parts at me with reckless abandon, but a couple good time supers to the face knocks that right out. Oh, it didn't die. Oops. Alright, so I'm gonna see if I can get past this boss without needing to use my fairy heal. But I don't like my odds. This is Super Nintendo. Or I guess technically Super Famicom, because it never made it stateside. Oh, so close. Alright, and now the final black gem, which turns us into this guy. Alright, now I have far too little health to probably survive most of this game, but we'll see what we can do. So, creepy Uncle Touchy Spider is back. We're just going to bait him out. Oh, that's my bad. I forgot. So this final demon form has really, really powerful attacks, but its baseline super can only plop off on the ground. So you can see there, it's just fire. It works well depending on the enemy. It's not going to work well on a floating spider. So we're going to try and get some health back. You only get a pittance, however. Alright. Giant angry centipede is back. Ugh. It is not giving me good patterns at all this game. What a jerk. There, no, that's not it either. Oh, crap. I think it was about to do the good pattern, finally. Come on. Give me some health. And now, the Scythe boss is back, only this time it has bullets. And down it goes. We'll see if we can make it to the final boss without losing our fairy. That would be sweet. Oh, bad pattern! The worst pattern! Alright. Damn. Damn. The best pattern with that is it spawns and then kind of goes backwards and you can just spam the hell out of it. Fortunately, I did not get that. And now this jerk. The guy who thinks he's the king of demons. Trying to strut up like he owns the place. Well, technically he does own the place. I'm strutting up like I own the place. But you know what? I'm about to own the place. And it has my daughter in its forehead. What a jerk. Now it gets all creepy looking. Like Howie Mandel from Little Monsters. Alright, launch your electric at me, you jerk. Alright, so it's gonna breathe fire at me. The fire is dodgeable if you duck in the corner. If you're jumping, it can nick you on the edge of its hitbox. You don't want that to happen. Now the head's going to try and fall on me, but I'm going to do... Oh, it did hit me a little bit. That's okay. Now sometimes, and Glitch Witch can attest to this, the head freaks out when you kill it. And like, it'll just start scrolling off the side of the screen. None of us know why that happens. Alright, so... my daughter has turned into some sort of evil succubus. And we'll see if we can get this through without dying. And that'll do it. I don't know how late I started my splits, but hey, I'll take it. Now we're gonna roll over. I'm like, daughter, you're a demon. We're both demons. Let's run this joint. And that's what you do. You don't look very happy doing it, but that's what you do. Anyway, thank you all. That was Majyuuou, King of Demons. Normal mode, good ending. Bad ending is you shoot her in the head. It's not very exciting, I gotta say. But yeah, thank you all for coming by. Make sure you keep on watching the awesome Halloween Horror Marathon. And I will see you actually right after this, because it's Vampire Savior Fighting Game Tournament time, which I'm in. And then Devil Crash Score Challenge later. So, yeah. Thank you all, and I am done.